Good morning, friends. I hope that this message finds you all well on this Friday. Um, as I was thinking about what to share with you this morning, I remembered a podcast. I guess it was just a broadcast on public radio that I heard not too long ago um, on Krista Tippett's show On Being. It's a great radio program, an hour each week. If you haven't had a chance to ever listen to it, and she was interviewing Ruby Sales. Ruby Sales is um, an elder now who has been long involved in the freedom struggle since the age of 17, when she was working to register voters in Alabama. And one of the things that Ruby said in the interview with Krista is that she thinks she encouraged us to ask the question, "Where does it hurt? Where does it hurt?" As a real deep way to focus in on a problem pretty quickly. When we ask the question, where does it hurt? We can get to the heart of many issues in personal relationships, in the workplace, in society as a whole. And I think it's a question that she has used as a focusing tool to look at racism and systems of oppression in this country. And I think it's a really useful question to ask today. Where does it hurt? She said a couple other things that I think that are important to keep in context. She said that we also have to be just as clear about what we love as what we hate. That we have to be just as clear about what we love as what we hate. I think that's part of what I've been also thinking about since last week when I talked about, how do we reimagine society and our lives moving forward. I think we have to be really clear on what is it that we truly love. Do we love our neighbor as ourselves? Do we want black liberation, freedom for our black neighbor? So I think we have to be really careful to also think about what is it that we love. It's very easy for me to think about what it is that I hate or what it is that I dislike. That's very easy to answer that question today. But it's a little more difficult to think about what it is that I love. So where does it hurt? What do I love as much as I hate? And then finally, she said, our task today really is to develop a new public theology that looks at our relationship to each other, to our communities. And so I think, in order to move into that new public theology, we really have to ask and answer those two questions that Ruby Sales put before us. Where does it hurt? What do I love as much as I hate? So that's what I will be focusing my thoughts and meditation on this morning, and offer it to you. Have a good Friday, everyone. Bye-bye.